What a way to open the goal scoring. Jersey number 11, Chu Rim Chong. Took her time, placed it in the space, 6-yard box, thumbed it in. Fajar Sakaf, beaten, could do nothing through that massive attack from jersey number 11, Chu Rim Chong. Gets the first goal in a span of 1 minute 30 seconds. DPR Korea up in front. Early on, DPR Korea, as their facts and figure prove, they are showing it on the field as well. Why they are the world champions, why they are the Asian champions. Saudi Arabia caught themselves behind in the early 1 minute 30 seconds mark. As of now, this is the fastest goal DPR Korea has scored in this qualifiers. The team captain with the ball, Park Ok, gets to her right again. Rim Jong got the first goal, gets past the defender. Saudi Arabians are doubling up the defense now, going 2v1. Yi Jong on the throw in, gets it down the line. There's another ball inside. Yi Jong, Chon Yeon, Park Il Sim gets it down the left to the team captain, Park Ok Yi. Up against Layan Al Yafi. There's another left foot cross whipped in. There's the header. Really important interception from the Saudi Arabian defense. Another chance. Look at the players, the defenders, the centre backs of DPR Korea playing in the territory of the opponents. Fajar Sakaf, the 19 years old goalkeeper for Saudi Arabia, she will be kept busy today, it seems. The centre backs playing in the centre circle speaks a lot. They are in full attack mode. Un Hyang goes down the left. There's the team captain. Look at her pace. Gets it inside. Ample of space. Will she go for goal? Yes, she does. There's goal number 2. Scored by jersey number 6. Park Ok, the team captain. The pace on her run. The back of the net on 2 occasions. Park Ok, the team captain, gets her name on the score sheet. Enough space, enough time to place it in the back of the net. Player down on the ground. She's being treated by the medical staff. Goalkeeper Fajar Sakaf, she was helpless. Defenders trying their very best to match up the pace of the DPR Koreans. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea, 2 goals up in front already. Head coach Javier Ribera indeed looks flustered, concerned, yet on his feet, instructing his players from the touchline. DPR Korea back in attack again. Look at that pass. Sakaf read that well, came up in front. Saudi Arabia, they're playing short passes from the back. That's the confidence they have in each other. Building up from the back, especially when your opponent is coming full on attack mode. Another one-touch pass from Rim Jong. Yi Kyung. Un Hyang. Back to Rim Jong. Rim Jong moves away. There's a cross whipped in. A fumble inside the box. Team captain back on her feet in an instant. Wins a corner. That's the first corner of the game. Another player down on the ground. Maybe the altitude difference, the weather is taking a toll on this young players. But massive respect for these young girls. Massive talent representing their country in a foreign nation. Giving everything they've got. The players on the bench ready to come in and contribute to their team. Massive talent on the bench as well. The squad depth is truly assuring for DPR Korea. Park Il-sim behind the ball to take the first corner of the game for DPR Korea. It's good to see the defender of Saudi Arabia back on her feet, up and running. Park Il-sim. Goes short to Eun-hang, unmarked. Well defended. Trying to progress now with the transition. There's Saudi Arabia on attack. Choose number 14, Maram Al-Yaya. Loses possession. Okay, gets it in the middle. Cho Yeon-ya finds Rim Jong. Rim Jong. Look at the body feints. Moves away from the defender. Another cross whipped in. Couldn't find a red shirt over there to capitalize on that in this instant. She has the pace. She has the technical ability. The quality on her progression on the ball. Immaculate. Saudi Arabia still sticking to their build-up from the back. But look at the defense line of DPR Korea. As I mentioned earlier, they're playing really high line. They know they can get the ball up in front in quick succession. Ri Jong gets it in the middle. Un Hyang. Chong Pok Yong shifts down to the team captain, Park Ok. Park Ok gets past. Manages to get across inside. There's the ball, 6 yards. Another attempt, good stop. Well saved. The referee has blown the whistle. That was a really good chance. Oh, that was a foul on Saudi Arabian defender. But look at that turn and the execution. Great stop from Fajar Sakaf. DPR Korea are 2 goals in front. It took them only 6 minutes to get those 2. They are eyeing for their third. Seems like it isn't far away until they get their third. There's the second corner of the game for DPR Korea. Pakil Sim behind the ball again on a regular set piece corner duties. Gets the ball inside, near post. There's some fumble, some red shade still on the command of the ball. Shot taken and interception. It was jersey number 13, Chu Yonya. He took that shot away at the end. Did manage to get a corner. That's the third corner for DPR Korea. Third corner for DPR Korea. Go short. Following their routine. Good back heel pass. Another low foot cross. Well read by the defender. Jersey number 15, Sulafa Siwi. That's the 4th corner of the game in a span of 13 minutes for DPR Korea. Left-footed player. Goal kick for Saudi Arabia. Team captain Pakoki appealing that that might have come off a green stockings, but the referee has indicated that for a goal kick. Alutaibi gets it in the middle, got some space now. The Green Army in attack. Saudi Arabia trying to match the pace of the DPR Koreans, the defending Asian champions, world champions. Cho Rim Jong, enough space for her to exploit. Gets it inside. Left foot pass inside the box. Finds a red shed. Clearance. Not so convincing. Pakil Sim. Another cross whipped in. Goal kick for Saudi Arabia. Half an hour on the clock of regular time. Foul throw. DPR Korea back in attack. Offensive mode full on for the DPR Koreans. The first touch, the vision, the awareness, clinical. Ri Kyung, another ball inside, 6 yards. Another goal. Scored by jersey number 12, Kang Rui Mi. Took it down, brought it on a ride, thumped it inside. That's the third for DPR Korea. In the 6-yard box, took her time, made it well, just struck it inside. Layan Al Yafi beaten in the 6 yards. Goalkeeper Sakaf beaten. That's the third goal for DPR Korea. Scored by jersey number 12, Kang Rui Mi. DPR Koreans, 3 goals up in front. Saudi Arabia now For the very first time, almost arriving the penalty area of DPR Korea's territory. Three goals scored, three different goal scorers. There's the latest one, jersey number 12, Kang Roy Mi, 17 years, massive talent. Foul on Chu Rim Chong. Referee Supiri Testomia, the Thai referee. Final instructions to the DPR Koreans before they take this direct free kick. Jersey number 19, Roan Hyang, and jersey number 5, Ri Jeong behind the ball. The body positioning seems like Roan Hyang will take that with a prominent left foot. Roan Hyang straight to the keeper. The referee Supiri signals Roan Hyang that it should go after the whistle. Maybe she was a bit too excited to get that early on inside. Roan Hyang, same way, straight to Fajar Sakaf. The 19 years old goalkeeper for Saudi Arabia has been beaten on 3 occasions yet. She is massive and strong, guarding her goal post. DPR back in attack. Roan Hyang. Ri Sujong brought down. Gets another direct free kick for a really good position this time. Taken quick. The referee Supiri make sure it is done in a pleasant way. Roan Hyang again. Set piece duties under her belt. Roan Hyang picks the team captain. Bit too much. Maybe Park Ok E didn't expect that to come her way. Al-Taibi. Yun Hyang. There's a shot from distance. Over the crossbar. Struck with power, but the precision was lacking a bit. From jersey number 13, Cho Yonya. Sakaf. Look at the confidence these young girls have. They are being attacked now and then, and they still build up from the back. Another ball, far post. But the flag has gone up for an offside. You should really put some appreciation and respect on the defense line of Saudi Arabia. They have steel in their heart. They are being attacked. The offensive prowess from DPR Korea has been massive, yet they are sticking to building up from the back. The centre back, Ri Kung Hyang, gets it to Yi Jeong in the middle. Eun Hyang, the anchor of the team, bossing the midfield area as of now. Team captain Park Ok. Beautiful pass inside. Kang Rimi does inside the box. Picks up the team captain again. Thumbed in with her left from a tight angle, but she makes it look so easy. Chase number 6, Park Ok, the team captain, gets a second off the game. What a goal. The angle, everyone caught off guard. The power, the precision, the pace on that, made up by Kang Ryumi, capitalized by the team captain, Park Ok. 2 for Park Ok, 4 for DPR Korea. How many are DPR Korea going to score? They are on full offensive mode. Saudi Arabia hasn't been able to bring the ball in the opposition's penalty box until now. Well defended. Down the line again, a player still on the ground. Play continues. Chase number 11, Churin Jong gets it inside. The whistle will go. She is in pain, in agony down there. The medical team rushing in to make sure it's nothing serious. It's never a good scene to see players struggling down there on the ground, especially in a high-stake game when you come in with full hope to bring and give everything. Maybe her right hand was caught on that follow-up from jersey number 9, Ri Soo-jong. Seems unintentional, but the damage has been done. Four goals already scored by the DPR Koreans in a span of 23 minutes. The first one came as soon as the clock struck 1 minute 30 seconds. There are the goals. Jersey number 11, Churim Chong, got the first goal, the opener. The second one came from Park Ok, the team captain. The third one, well crafted, individual brilliance in the 6-yard box from Kang Rui-mi. And the fourth, the latest one, thumped with pace, power and precision, the team captain Park Ok getting a second off the game. What a way to get it. The DPR Koreans making the most out of this time. As a Saudi Arabian player is receiving some medical attention, they hydrate themselves. Coaching staff down the touchline instructing the girls. Referee Supiri Thestomia from Thailand officiating the opening game of the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 2026 qualifiers out here at Charlimatang, Thimpabatan. Sakaf back in command with the ball. Goes shot again. Al-Yaya Gets it down. But Kung Hyang gets it back. Un Hyang. Look at that skill. Smooth. Chorim Jong again. Beautiful pass. Sakaf. Decisive. Came off the line. Go short again. Losing possession now. Caught from behind. No whistle on that. The red shirts appealing from a spot kick in the penalty box. Referee in a really good position. Saw the foul wasn't enough. There's another pass inside the penalty box now. Good turn. On goal. Cuts back. Gets it inside. Jays number 9, Risu Jong. Beautifully crafted. This isn't football. DPR Koreans are playing. It is complete annihilation and art out here. Gets their 5th goal of the game. Look at that from Jays number 13, Cho Yeon Ah. The vision, the awareness. She had all the space to go herself for goal. Cuts it back for Jays number 9, Risu Jong, who capitalizes. We're watching the reigning world champions, Asian champions, out here, proving why they are termed so. What a way. Back in attack, DPR Korea. They aren't done yet in this first half mark. Makes it up. Another shot taken, good block. DPR Korea back in command. Choose number 11, Cho Rim Jong. She has been the engine of the team. The two flanks of DPR Korea. The pace is immaculate. Cho Rim Jong again. Look at that, dancing around the defenders. Lifts it up inside the box. Chong Pok-yong keeps it in. Ron Hyang. Flag has stayed down. Another shot. Good stop from Sakaf. The crossbar did play a role in that, denying DPR Koreans from getting their 6th goal. It goes out for a corner kick. Look at that shot and the stop. The 5th corner of the game. Corner taken shot. There's another ball inside. Another goal. Who got the final touch? Seems like West Jays number 9 again. Risu Jong getting a 2nd of the game. But the quality of that cross. It's a treat, a dream for every striker to get crosses like that. Look at that. Easy tap in for Jays number 9, but she does it with her head. Risu Jong gets the 6th goal. But the ball, the cross, masterclass, top quality. One minute and half an hour of normal time. DPR Koreans are 6 goals up in front. This is the league format. The team with the highest points and goal difference are going to move forward for the Asian Cup 2026 in Thailand. So the goal difference does matter out here. Still ample of time until the end of the first half mark. Saudi Arabians did hold up well, but lethal attacks, the offensive mode, full on from DPR Koreans, were unmatchable. For the tables to turn, for miracles to happen, it seems like the slim chances of that happening out here. But you never know. We might see a consolation goal from the Saudi Arabians. Ram Al Yaya try to get it up in front as quick as possible. Saudi Arabia on attack now. Their offensive button turned on. But DPR Korea are dominating out here. Still another half to play for. Another counter-attack moment. Look at that run, the pass. Trying to slice open the two centre-backs. Jersey number 11, Chorim Chong, had space on the right, but the ball went in the middle. Too much on that pace. Kang Ryumi has scored once. Another ball whipped inside the penalty box, placed behind. Another shot taken, good block. Appealing for a handball maybe. Nothing on that. The Saudi Arabian team are young, full of energetic players. Massive respect for these young girls coming up, going against the reigning world champions, the reigning Asian champions. This will surely be a place for learning and massive exposure and experience. All the teams will play against each other. There are 4 teams participating in this qualifiers. They are DPR Korea, Saudi Arabia, Team Nepal and Team Bhutan. All of them will play against each other once, and at the end of all the games, whoever has the most points will qualify for the Asian Cup. And one more spot, an interesting one, the best second team will also qualify, so there is a glimmer of hope for the other teams who aren't going to get the top spot. The crowd out here exhilarated, maybe in small numbers, but the passion more than enough to fill up the space. DPR Korea again in offensive mode. Chorim Jong gets it to Cho Yonya, trying a creative work, couldn't complete that. The regular routine on the back, given away again. DPR Korea again. Another chance. Good first touch. Red well by jersey number 8, Sabal Yaya. Brilliant defensive work. Or else Chorim Jong was straight on goal. But look at that for a tackle. Wonderful work. That's the 6th corner for DPR Korea. Taken short. Another backheel pass. Well crafted. Another ball whipped in. A free header. Couldn't direct it in the back of the net. But the football we're getting to watch out here. Top quality from a top team. They're going short again. They're adamant on that build-up. Alotaibi. DPR Korea in full command. Chong Pokyong. Riku Kyung. Another shot from distance. What a goal! A screamer! Look at that. Doesn't celebrate. Makes it look like an easy deal. Here's number 19, Ron Hyung. Came out of nowhere. Caught everyone off guard. But what a way to find your first goal off the game. Look at that. Cheers number 19. Only 18 years old. Massive talent. Gleefully jumping. Best goal off the game as of now. One for Ron Hyung. 7 for DPR Korea. Another through pass meant for jersey number 12, Kang Rui Mi. Sakaf off a line. They're not done. They're not done. Another one from distance. Inches away from hitting the back of the net. That would have been another screamer from the team captain to complete a hat-trick. So the Arabians are still adamant on that regular routine. They've done it on all occasions where they have got a goal kick. They are sticking to that. Given away again. Saudi Arabian hasn't been able to hold on to the ball pretty much. When you're going up against a team of this caliber, 3 times world champions, 2 times Asian champions. Another goal. Goal number 8. Beautifully crafted yet again by the red shirt, who got the final touch. But the cross, the finish, seemed pretty much well crafted. Beautiful pass and the finish. It was Jay's number 12. Kang Rui-mi getting a second off the game. 2 for Kang Rui-mi, 8 for DPR Korea. But let's talk about that assist from the left by the team captain. As I mentioned earlier, this is a treat, a dream for strikers. This kind of passes, this kind of crosses, every striker's dream and fantasy. Foul for DPR Korea. Another through pass. Flag has stayed down. Look at their run. Top quality from the reigning champions, world champions, Asian champions. The quality they bring out here in this competition. It is a learning experience for sure for the opponents, it seems. To the right wing. Rim Jong again. Well defended by Sabah Aliyaya. Only 16 years. Young, massive talent. That's the 7th corner for DPR Korea. Play shot. Chase number 5. Ri Jong. Another ball whipped in. Deflection from a green shed. Goes out for another corner. That's the 8th corner, near post. Still not out of danger. Park Ho-ki gets it to Ri Jong. Ri Cook here gets it to the left. There's a cross whipped in. Park Ho-ki, she's looking to complete her hat trick. Park Yong gets it to the side to Park Il-sim. They are playing the whole pitch. Look at that control from Cho Rim Jong. Another chance. Jays number 19. Shot from distance. Another screamer. World-class goals from world-class players out here. Jays number 19. Rowan Hing again. Who got the first goal from distance. Get a second from a similar attempt. What a way to get your second as well. A recreation of the first one. Thumped it with power. Bottom left corner. Sakaf beaten. Near the D area. Top quality. 2 for Roon Hyang. 9 for DPR Korea. Can they reach a double-digit haul in the first half? Seems like they will be eyeing that. Another pass. Sakaf caught there first. Sakaf still on the ground. Ri Soo-jong almost getting the 10th. Final few minutes of additional time on the clock. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea might be exhilarated with that scoreline. The head coach and the players did mention they are going to give everything out here, and they are not going to underestimate any team. Nine goals already, all scored by the DPR Koreans. Two more players on the sideline prepping up. Oh no, there are more than two players out there. Seems like we will see some new faces out here on the pitch. Good to see Fajar Sakaf back on her feet. Fans out here gathered in small numbers, yet their passion and support is filling up the remaining empty seat. Chance for DPR Korea again, goes down to the right. Here's the 11, Churim Jong. Another cross whipped in. And a beautiful chance gone in vain, as the DPR Koreans are looking for their double figure haul in the first half. Back in offense mode. Too much on that. The Thai referee, Supiri, eyeing her watch as we are nearing the end of first half in this opening game of AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 2026 qualifiers out here at Chan Limathang, Thimphu, Layan and that is the end of the first half in this first game of AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 2026 qualifiers. It has been a fest of goals out here. 5 different goal scorers. 4 of them has already got a brace and eyeing their hat-trick. Yet the Saudi Arabians are standing tall, massive, not losing their determination. The halftime score: DPR Korea 9, Saudi Arabia Welcome back again. We have massive substitution down there. 5 substitutions getting on for DPR Korea. They are cooking something else now. Choose number 7, Chon Il Chong. That's the final substitution getting inside for DPR Korea. Oh Jung Song, jersey number 22, also gets in. We have triple substitution for Saudi Arabia as well. Many fresh legs in the second half. We have already seen the ball hit the back of the net 9 times. Jersey number 8, Soria Chong, has also got in. And we are underway with the second half of this first game of AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 2026 qualifiers. Straight in offensive mode. The team captain, Paco, brings down a Saudi player. Pulled her down. It was jersey number 9, Amira Abu Al Sam. Jersey number 7, John Il Chong, came off the bench. Jersey number 20, Cho Chong Kum, also off the bench. Cool wall pass. Another brilliant pass between 2 defenders. Jong Pok Young gets it on the side. Jersey number 7, John Il Chong, drives it inside. Still Il Chong manages to get it to Oh Jong Song. Pak Il Sim shifts down. Yi Cheong gets it down to the team captain, Pak Oki. Another cross whipped inside. Almost an own goal. For now, can out for a corner. Park Il Sim hasn't scored just yet, but has been involved heavily in all the goals. Another ball whipped inside, a header by a red shirt. Couldn't direct it inside, goal kick for Saudi Arabia. Here's number 3, Chong Pok Yong, was at the end of that cross. Faint clearance given away again. Chance again. There's another shot. Another goal for jersey number 12. Kang Rui Mi completes a hat-trick. Wonderful work. It was as if the Saudi Arabians gifted that goal through that poor clearance. Given away. Took her time. Chopped it on her right. Thumped it inside with her left. Jersey number 12, Kang Rui Mi completes her hat-trick. 3 for Kang Rui Mi, 10 for DPR Korea. Kang Rui Mi completes a hat-trick. The first player to get a hat-trick in this game, in this tournament as of now. Look at those passes. Tiki-taka happening down here at Chanlimitang amongst this red shades. Look at that space, the awareness, the vision inside the penalty box, the cross whipped in. Almost gifting Sorui Chong her first goal of the game. But what a football we're witnessing out here from the world champions, from the Asian champions. Fantasy football out here. Osnafi. Pakoki. Another through pass, a third player running in the middle for Jarsakaf. Given away again. John Il Chong on the left. Left foot cross inside. There's the touch. There's the goal. And Sorui Chong from the bench gets a name on the score sheet. That's goal number 11 for DPR Korea. Sorui Chong, chase number 8. Came off the bench, took her just 5 minutes to get her name on the score sheet. But the cross, the quality. DPR Korea are running riot out here. They are on fire. The cross from John Il Chong and the execution from jersey number 8 Soryu Chong. Wonderful work. Jersey number 7 John Il Chong on the assist name. Jersey number 8 Soryu Chong on the score sheet. 1 for Soryu Chong, 11 for DPR Korea. They are making a statement already, a bold statement for their next opponents, Nepal and Bhutan, who are going up against each other at 6 p.m. today at this very ground. Il Chong again, another ball whipped in. Low foot cross this time for Jays number 12, Kang Ruimi. Couldn't keep it low. She's looking for her 4 goals haul. But the run from Jays number 7. The speedy wingers. As I said earlier, the squad depth is massive for DPR Korea. The jersey number 11, Chorim Chong, had made way. But the players that came off the bench, equally talented. For the matter of fact, more talented. It's a pool of talent in the DPR Korea squad. Cho Chong Kum. Gets it down to Ri Jeong. Park Il Sim. Ri Jeong again shifts down to the right to the team captain Park Oki, who has got 2 goals already, looking for a third. But the scoreline has hit a double figure already. Cheers number 20, Cho Chung Gum gets it to the left flank, John Il Chong. They are taking their time now, trying another shot from distance. Clearance. Not up to mark. Another ball whipped inside. It has gone in again. That's goal number 12 for DPR Korea. Caught everyone off guard. Seems like the goal scorer is Jays number 5, Ri Cheong. Everyone rejoicing, putting her in the middle. That was another screamer, but there seemed to be a deflection in the penalty box. Sakaf beaten again. There seemed to be a deflection, but the goal will go for Jays number 5, Ri Cheong. 1 for Ri Cheong, 12. Goals already. A dozen scored by the 3-time world champions, 2-time Asian champions. So Ri Cheong. The teams really need to defend and concede less if they are to attempt for the second best team to qualify. John Il Chong, Cho Chong Gum, Park Il Sem gets it down. Ri Cheong, Cho Chong Gum, Saudi Arabia has the ball now. Not for so long. The physical ability is massive out here. Just number 16, Yom Chol Nim also came off the bench in the start of the second half. 5 substitutions made for DPR Korea. Yom Chol Nim down to the left wing. John Il Chong gets it inside, creates space for the overlap, but they don't need overlaps. All the players are running right out here. The technical ability, the awareness, the vision these players have. The one-touch passes. It's like we were watching prime Barcelona play out here in the color red shades. The tiki-taka happening. They are playing all over the pitch. They have kept this ball on their feet for more than 2 minutes. Still on command with the ball, trying to look for space, slice the spaces, get it in the back of the net. But they're making sure all 10 players, excluding the goalkeeper, touch the ball. Look at the green shirts, all of them in the defensive line. Another shot from distance, another goal. They are making it look easy. It is just number 20, Cho Chong Gum, on the score sheet, came off the bench. Bangers after bangers out here, screamer after screamer. Look at that, easily more than 45 yards away from the goal post. Chase number 20, Cho Chong Gum, gets a first goal of the game in style. A screamer, a banger. Class on this North Korean players. DPR Korea getting their 13th off the game. What a way to get your 13th. Mind-boggling, exhilarating, exceptional strike. We're getting to watch everything out here. Two players coming off the bench have already got their name on the score sheet. Will the others follow Percy as well? Stay tuned to find that out. The DPR Korea, Democratic People's Republic of Korea, are in total dominance out here. Pure annihilation of their opponents. More than half an hour of normal time on the clock and they are already 13 goals up in front. Well crafted tap-ins, long range goals, left foot thumped in, right foot headers. We are seeing everything out here. And it seems like it's not done just yet. Nepal and Team Bhutan must be watching this game closely, because they will be the ones facing DPR Korea next. Free kick for DPR Korea, jersey number 14, Park Il Sem behind the ball. Sorry Chong joining in. Seems like Sorry Chong will take this. Look at the formation. Ball in. Flag has stayed down. There hasn't been a single offside from the attackers of DPR Korea. This is how clinical the attackers are. We have seen several long range passes, but their attackers haven't been caught offside even on a single occasion out here. This is top class. Chon Il Chong. Chon Il Chong whips inside, another cross. Ri Chong. Chon Il Chong. They are playing it all around. Gets it all the way down to their team captain, Pakok. He trying to get a low foot cross. There's corner number 10 for DPR Korea. Corner taken quick. Cheers number 20, Cho Chung Gum. She has got a long range shot. Might see another one from her. Cho Chung Gum. Chon Il Chong cruises past the defenders. A left foot cross inside. There's a header. Referee has blown a whistle for a foul on Sakaf. Saudi Arabia still sticking to their regular routine of playing from the back. The pressing hasn't been massive. DPR Korea seems to be heading back, retreating for a while. But when they are in offensive mode, they are full on. Oh Jung Song gets it down to Cho Chung Gum. Another beautiful pass. Flag has stayed down. Sakaf out of a line, clears it off. Not out of danger. Oh Chung Song Ri Kyung gets it to Yom Chol Nem. Down the left. Leaves it for John Il Chong. Cho Chung Gam. Ri Kyung. Oh Chung Song. Taking her time. Another pass in the middle. Gets it to the left to John Il Chong. All 11 players of Saudi Arabia are defending now. Not even a single attacker. And all 10 players of DPR Korea in the opposition's half. Referee has blown a whistle for a handball. "23 players are in the opposition's half, including themselves. Only the goalkeeper, Park Chu-kyung of DPR Korea,
goalkeeper tan sih bakal mau reciu betul.
Sorry Chong behind the ball has already got a goal. Sorry Chong exchanging some words with her players. Seems like she's preparing herself to take that shot and go straight for goal. Saw Ri Kyung over the crossbar. Another substitution for Saudi Arabia. Jersey number 9 Amira and jersey number 14 Maram Al Yaya goes off as Hala Al Shudiki gets in, and jersey number 4 Tana Chimara gets in. There's the goalkeeper of DPR Korea, Park Chu-kyung, who hasn't been put up to action much. Look at her stretching her muscles, getting some action on, because the ball hasn't arrived in her territory, except for a single time. Using the whole pitch, using every single player. DPR Korea turning this match into a training ground. Look at that crossovers, John Il Chong, but well defended. Corner taken quick. Shot from distance again! It has found the back of the net again. Jersey number 20, Cho Chung Kum gets a second in a similar fashion yet again. That's 2 for Cho Chung Kum and 14 for DPR Korea. Look at that for a screamer. Roberto Carlos would have been proud of that. What a shot. What a goal. No chance for the goalkeeper. Two for Cho Chung Kum. 14 for DPR Korea. Chon Il Chong. They're not done. Already 14 goals. Look at those short passes. Look at those triangle, diamond, hexagon passes. They're getting everything done out here. They are 3 times world champions, 2 times Asian champions for a reason. Surely a learning experience for the opponents. But the technical ability, the tactical approach, the physical ability on the DPR Koreans, massive, immaculate. Different gravy, of course. Final 20 minutes. Can Saudi Arabia pull a consolation goal? DPR Koreans are falling back. Taking their time. Look at the Koreans. The DPR Koreans lunging in from behind. It's as if they're thinking that let them play, we'll get it whenever we want. And they're doing exactly that. They are dominating the ball possession, the scoreline, the physical 1v1s. The pass is completed. Chochungam scored twice, both goals, long range goals. DPR Korea looking for their 15th. Chon Il Chong. Chon Il Chong pulls the trigger from distance. Over the crossbar. Chon Il Chong, 19 years old, massive talent, the caliber of potential this players have, out of this world. Another pass down the line. Pakil Sim making the run. Gets a ball in. There's space for the team captain to get a hat-trick completed. Straight to Fajar Sakaf. Given away again. Wall pass. Chochungam, another cross whipped in, side netting. Goal kick for Saudi Arabia. Chase number 20, Chochungam, 17 years of age. 2 goals, long range shots scored out here. Given away again. DPR Korea back in attack. Another shot. It's Seems like they are turning this game into a practice match, a training field, taking shots from everywhere. But they have found the back of the net from long range shots. Layan Al Yafi, another 17 years old talent. Saudi Arabia now in attack, a glimmer of hope maybe. Trying their very best. Trying to get it over a race. Keeper out of a line. Pak Chu Kyung has been enjoying solitude in her very own goalpost for most of the game. Put into action right now. 15 more minutes. Another long range pass. The attackers checking the line. Team captain changing her gear on full throttle. Went straight for goal. Couldn't get that connection at the end. Goal kick for Saudi Arabia. We will have another substitution, it seems, or the ref has indicated for a water break. It is important, especially when the weather is super hot. Players getting a water break, hydrating themselves. It's partly cloudy out here, but the ground is full lit with the scorching rays of the sun. 23 degrees out here at tempo. Both this team aren't familiar with this kind of altitude and weather. Final 14 minutes of regular time plus some stoppage time. DPR Korea aiming for their 15th. Saudi Arabia looking for a consolation goal. But as the time passes by, that seems like a far-fetched dream. At 6 p.m. we have two other nations battling out here. Nepal will play against Bhutan at this very ground at 6 p.m. The second game of the AFC U20 Women's Asian Cup 2026. Clearance. Look at that wall pass. If she finds a finish, would be an absolute treat to watch. Several wall passes in the penalty box. Chance missed, but what a way to get yourself in an attacking mode. DPR Korea playing like they are a prime Barcelona team. The passes, the tiki-taka, another left foot shot over the crossbar. Jersey number 14, Pak Il Sim, yet to find the back of the net. Tried a shot from distance over the crossbar. But look at that from the team captain, Pak Oki. Good stop from Fajar Sakaf. Saudi Arabia comparatively got more ball possession in the second half compared with the first. Look at the DPR Koreans closing them down. Head coach Javier Ribera, the Spanish, on the touchline in the technical area. Top class from the top team, top players. Given away. A fumble. Lets it go for a throw in. Park Ju-kyung. Near touches on the pitch for Park Ju-kyung. Cho Chung-kam has got 2 terrific goals. Leaves it. Gets it on the left flank for John Il Chong. Back to Park Il Sim. The wall pass. Offside. Flaxey's down. Another ball in the penalty box. Another shot taken. That's goal number 15 for DPR Korea. Scored by the team captain, Park Ok-e. Completes her hat-trick. Took her time, left foot shot. Made it look super easy. 3 for Park Ok-e. Goal number 15 for DPR Korea. Double figure haul already. Through pass. No green shed over there. Final 7 minutes of regular time. Saudi Arabia, massive respect to their grit and determination, the resilience these young girls are showing with utter dedication for the crest on the chest, the nation's flag. They are giving in everything, especially being a young team. Giving everything out here, facing the 3 times world champions, 2-time Asian champions. This could be one of their highest margin wins. For the matter of fact, might be the highest margin win. But they're yet to face two more teams, Team Bhutan and Team Nepal, in this qualifiers. Will we see them score more, or will we see an unexpected turnout? DPR Korea bringing down the intensity of the game now. They're including the goalkeeper Park Ju-kung as well, who hasn't seen much action because the ball hasn't come to her space pretty much most of the game. Flag has to be down. Look at them beating that offside trap. Just one offside it seems in this game. Backheel pass, they are getting creative. $15 goals already for DPR Korea. They don't seem to be finished. They are eyeing their 16th. Who will be the one getting that? Two players have already completed their hat-tricks. Two more eyeing their hat-trick. Double hat-trick today already. Still more time on the clock to see another player get their hat-trick. At the end of the game, seemed like the match ball is going to run out as we give the match ball to the hat-trick goal scorers. Two of them already on the list. Good body positioning, the first touch. Look at that pass! When you think you have everything covered, the DPR Koreans exploit that space. Cho Chung Kam, another player looking for her third to complete her hat-trick. The shielding done by the DPR Koreans. Tough, solid. Look at them checking their shoulders, being aware of their surroundings and the space. John Il Chong. The first touch passes, another chance. Team captain on the raid has already found a hat-trick. At this point, seems like the DPR Koreans are toying around, using this game as a practice match for the Asian Cup. John Il Chong, another left foot cross inside. Given away. Back to John Il Chong. Team captain Park Ho-ki takes her time, finds Cho Chung Gum. John Il Chong, there's chance for jersey number 12. Takes her time inside the penalty box, gets it out. Park Hil-sim. Kang Remi has already found a hat-trick. Looking for a fourth. For a straight 3 minutes, more than that, DPR Korea have kept the ball on their feet. Wherever you pass, you're greeted by a red shirt on the pitch. They are everywhere. They're fast. They're sharp. They're agile. They are everywhere. We will have an additional 3 minutes. Some short triangle passes, taking their time. 2 touch passes. More than 500 passes would be completed today, if I'm not wrong. But their passes, the pass accuracy as well, massive. Look at that through pass again. Building up on the left. Another wall pass. Chonil Chong. Il Chong. All 11 players of Saudi Arabia trying to defend those massive one after another attack. DPR Korea keeping the ball, total dominance, ball possession, scoreline. They have been the better team since the first minute. Facts and figure in their favor. They are proving why it is like that. Churchungkum, 17 years old, has scored a brace already. Those passes, clinical, sharp, on point. Final seconds on the clock as DPR Korea seconds away from registering their first win in this qualifier. A huge win, enormous, gigantic scoreline, 15-0. Massive, utterly massive. And with that, we are done with the first game of the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup qualifiers out here at Chanlimitang. 8 different goal scorers, 2 hat-tricks, 3 players with a brace, and 3 players with a goal in their name. The Saudi Arabian girls, massive respect for them as well, full of resilience, determination. The full-time score out here, DPR Korea 15, Saudi Arabia 0. Saudi Arabia, they will have their second game on 8th of August at 2 p.m. out here at Chanlimitang. They will play against Nepal, and DPR Korea will face the host team, the host nation,